think our toughest road games this year in the Centennial are probably Gettysburg and Franklin and Marshall. We play both of them away this year, and they've been at the top of the conference the past couple of years, so that's certainly going to be our toughest games.
Probably Gettysburg. Yeah, it's far away, so it's a long bus trip, and then they're a tough team.
I'd have to say Dickinson. It's just a far drive. Our legs are always, asleep when we get off the bus, and we seem to always have a tough game there.
Toughest road game would definitely be Washington College. It's such a long drive out there, and they're such a great team that once you get off the bus, you have to do business and get the job done.
This season, I think it'll be our last game against Washington. That's always a really good game. We have history with them, so I think it'll be good.
Having a long bus ride is a big impact, and this year our only far game is McDaniel, so I'm going to have to go with McDaniel.
Toughest road game probably would be McDaniel for me. Personally, it's just always a little bit emotional going back to the place where I played for 4 years. And obviously, that game is being coached against one of my former teammates and one of my best friends.
I don't know if I could think of a single road game that would be the hardest, but I think generally games that we have in the middle of the week on Wednesdays or when we have really early departure times, it tends to be hard because you're missing class and you're trying to do homework on a long bus ride. And then you kind of get to the game and you have to adjust. Especially our earlier games I think are also harder because it's cold. So it makes kind of, practice tough to really get into, and then, building up to games, it's hard to start and get into warm-up after being on the bus for a long time.
I would say our toughest road game is probably Haverford. It's our shortest road game, but given the dynamic of how the two institutions really have a symbiotic relationship, the women on both teams are in classes together. They see each other in the dining halls. They see each other a lot. They know each other really well off the field. So there's an extra added element that you're playing your friends, you're playing your classmates, and there's a bit more of a rivalry between the two.
The toughest road game this year for us is going to be Gettysburg at night. It's a really big game every year, and at their place at night, I'm sure they'll have a lot of fans there like they do every year. So we're really looking forward to that game, but that's probably our toughest road game this season.